If you're fed up of your surfboard getting chipped in transit, fear not. We've got a solution for you. Welcome to Reuters on the Road. My guest has one loop of Canary Wharf to pitch his or her idea. I've got Robert Wace with me from Motion, is the way we...
That's right.
And that's spelled M with Ocean on the end of it, O-C-E-A-N. Tell us what you do.
We're a surf company, and we essentially set out to create a range of products which make surfing more fun, easier. So one of our main products is a surfboard cover which has this inside it, which is an air cell, so it provides impact protection.
So this is basically going to protect people's surfboards. Isn't there anything out there that protects people's surfboards right now?
We got regular foam covers, so that's going to give you a level of protection. But what we're finding, and what all the kind of surfers are doing at the moment, or many of them are, is either sort of using two bags or more, so using bag inside a bag, or using bubble wrap and all sorts of other.
And how did you get this idea? Is it because your surfboard kept getting chipped and your friends, and you said, right, I need to come up with something?
Exactly, yeah, that's exactly that. We were on a trip and we were like, there must be a better way of doing this. We want, a lightweight solution which can then roll up into quite a small case.
And this is a patent. It's a special material. It's recyclable.
Yes.
And this environmental theme is important to you and to surfers in general, I guess.
Definitely, I think that's quite important. Yeah, kind of finding that synergy between the technical and the environmental credentials.
Yeah. By the way, just very quickly, where do you surf in the UK? Shouldn't you be based in Los Angeles?
Yeah, no, there are good
Was that a really stupid thing to say?
No, there are some good surf spots in the UK. I mean, Cornwall, of course, is the kind of renowned for that in the UK, but it's all around, all the whole coast.
All right, so you do this for surfboard covers. You actually make surfboards made of recyclable foam.
Yes.
Are they going to be big sellers?
I really hope so. We've got three of the very talented shapers in Cornwall actually working together on these boards.
Yeah.
So I think there's a real potential to create very high tech and very sort of environmentally friendly boards as well.
And no one else does this?
There's one other company in the US which is doing something similar. So,
what's that company?
They're XTR. They're doing the boards, that use the same type of foam.
All right, so that's that part of it. Let's talk about the important side, which is this financially viable for you? How are you supporting yourself now and this business now as you get it off the ground?
Well, we're very lucky. We won a Grand Ideas Award through Shell Livewire, which gave us an cash injection a few months ago.
Okay. And how much was that?
That was £1,000.
Okay.
And then that's obviously not a huge amount, but I obviously work in freelance jobs as well. I teach and I do a number of other sort of freelance work.
Right. So let's assume we've got a case for a surfboard made from this. How much will that case cost a surfer?
At the moment,
we're about 3/4 of the way around, by the way.
Okay, we're looking at a sort of a cost price for the consumer around about sort of £180 to £200, which is only, I mean, it's comparable to what's out there at the moment. In fairness, there's not even much of a premium to be paid.
Okay, so £180 to £200, and how much does it cost you to make that case, start to finish?
At the moment, in terms of like a landed cost or just
production? Well, literally, no, not just production, everything.
So actually kind of getting the case here, we're looking at around about sort of £100, £120.
Okay,
it's not a huge margin.
All right, okay, but it's fair enough, that margin.
Yeah,
what are your projections? We've got a nice long red light here, by the way. What are your projections for the business? Is it just you, by the way?
It's myself, and I work with a designer.
Okay. What are your projections for the business in terms of financial projections?
Financial projections, we're rehashing the business plan at the moment, but we're looking at hopefully turning over around about sort of 20 to 25,000 in our first year. That's sort of like the entire range. So that's kind of the apparel, that's the board covers, that's surfboards, traction pads. So it's kind of it's going to be sort of an organic growth. We're going to grow it quite slowly.
Yeah, and in terms, again, back to finance, have you spoken to VCs? Have you spoken to seed capital people who might be interested in providing money?
No, we're actually kind of looking at crowdfunding. That's something sort of the social funding. I don't know if you heard of Kickstarter. They've got sort of a UK version of that called Crowdfunder, which...
Okay, and what is that? This is the surfing community who might help?
It's exactly people who are willing to put up a bit of money for the product in advance.
All right, we have just got back to Reuters. Robert, I wish you the best of luck. We'll have you back in the cab, hopefully, in 12 months and see how you've gone. Thanks very much indeed. Robert Wace from Motion. That was Reuters on the Road. I'm Axel Threlford.